Hi, Andrew. I think you've done some really interesting things here. It's quite a bold and interesting, cohesive in your approach in the different ways that you're presenting the information. I particularly like the dynamic font and layout of these circular forms. I think that it works really quite well. The arch reflected back in the circle, the repeated ellipses throughout it really give it a nice, cohesive, well designed look. The only thing that I'm not a huge fan of are these bits of text here with the centered text within the circles. It looks a little stuck on, and seeing some better integration of this into the overall design approach, I think, would help out a little bit. Also, I would like to see just a tiny bit of branding here, maybe a Grandma's House featured dessert or something along those lines. So we just bring back in the particular restaurant again, and let everybody know that it's just not a dessert, but one that can be only found at Grandma's House. The one that you've got branded as classic desserts, not quite as interesting to me as the mostly because of the logo, excuse me, the font that you're using in the other one. This one becomes a little bit more stagnant, not as dynamic. The one other thing that I think could be helpful is giving some color to the back sides of the graphics, and so that would allow you to have just not the stark white of the paper facing in towards these images, and giving a color that would relate to whatever here, maybe blue on this one, and some of this magenta or red, or some of the brown tones in this one, I think would help tie the overall design concept together. But like I said, really interesting, really creative, and at least on these ends, I think quite a dynamic and appealing solution. So good work.